Aitzgoel, Siemna Siaya, and the Shannon Waters, Tanistan Atl Stimenas, Ikawatson, Thana Tain Atl, Tanya Waters, Tana Main Atl, Grey Waters, Tana Sitla Atl, Lavinia Thomas, I, Kwanasi Lamnala. As Adam had shared, my name is Shannon Waters. I was explaining a bit about where I'm from and that I'm so grateful to be here today to hear the words from the Soljuan, the elders that have shared, the leaders that have shared here today, and to be on in Seot here, the community and the land of the Wasanich people. I was explaining a bit that I'm from Stimenas First Nation and have a lot of family ties in Cowichan tribes as well. And I am a physician. I started off as a family doctor. I actually know of Eric Yoshida over many years. He was talking about a lot of this knowledge around primary biliary cholangitis coming up around the year 2000. And I went to medical school at UBC from 1998 to 2002. So when Eric had heard I was a Hulkameetnam woman who was going through medical school, he reached out and was like, hey, we're doing this research. We found out a lot about this. And it was relatively not known at that time. As was said, a lot of the assumptions were if Hwamolth, a First Nations person, came into the medical care system with liver issues, alcohol was thought of as the first thing. And I went to my home community, to Hulkameetnam territory. I worked as a family physician in Duncan, and knew before that, and also when I was practicing, about many women in my family, in my Shwalakwa, who were affected with this condition. I have many family members who, as Eric Pelkey described, are on medications over the course of their lifetime. And that's a big adjustment to make, to be on medications over the course of your lifetime. One thing he didn't describe is that when you're carrying, when you're pregnant, there's also further complications that can happen when you have some of these autoimmune liver conditions. So it's something of big importance. And I became frustrated early in my career as a family physician that there was very few things within the healthcare system that could really help address this. I'm glad there is more awareness now. People are on medications. But some of what was being spoke about there as well is the importance of what we ate in our diet and how healthy it was. That was what was keeping us well, keeping our body systems well. And that we were in relationship with things such as herring, slutnate, and that this relationship we had was keeping herring well and keeping us well at the same time. And so I went back and did further training in what's called public health and preventative medicine, but that's looking more at the upstream things that impact our health, because it was very frustrating. There was many things I was seeing with community members from my territory, Cowichan, Stimenas, what have you, where there was just very few things I could do as a family physician to help keep us well in the first place. And so now I'm in this realm of medicine where we look at the upstream things. What is that keeps us well? And I saw this meeting. I hadn't been invited to attend, but I saw this meeting through email channels that I'm on, and I thought, this is a place I really want to come. I'm now in a role, I'm no longer the medical health officer for the Cowichan Valley region, so I was briefly, I guess over 7 years, the medical health officer in my home territory, and that was over the time that we've all collectively come through with the COVID pandemic, very challenging time. And I'm more recently in a role actually at the Provincial Health Officer's Office that has been newly created around planetary and water health. And so that's really like a new concept that Western science might be saying of, planetary health, but really for Hwamolth is something that has been known as the health of the herring, the health of the water, the health of the salmon, the health of the birds, the fish, is all related to our health. So the health of our territories is the health of us. And so really I just wanted to say I'm really grateful to hear from everyone here today, and to just really learn more about how the ecosystem is ultimately our health system, and protecting our rights as Hwamalth to the places we belong to and to the food sources that are there that are what kept us sustained over, as we know, but also shared through archaeology now, generations upon generations, thousands to tens of thousands of years. That protecting this, that finding like the ways that the health system can help support what's being said here. We need to protect the herring because that's important to all of us. That is really the type of work that I really feel honored to be able to be part of, and just really grateful to have the opportunity to listen to everyone here today and know that this is really integral to the work I'm doing, and to find more ways to work with people working in water and fisheries, because that is ultimately our health system. So I raise my hands to all of you, Heid Sapka, and just really honored to learn from the people here today.